Under pressure.
Hi, Chris.
Hello.
When did you arrive in Belgium?
Actually, not very long ago. I think like 12:30 this afternoon, and then we played the acoustic set at 1:30. So it's been a pretty crazy day so far.
How did you like the acoustic show?
I actually thought it went way better than I expected. I thought it was going to be a really small tent, maybe 50, 100 people, and there was like over 1,000 people in there. And it's one of those things where I've never really played these songs on guitar. You know, I play bass, and you know, I had Justin there to help me out a good bit, but definitely once we started going and having all the people there, it made it a lot easier. I think it would have been more scary if there was no one there to see it.
So I think you didn't have the time to see any other bands.
No, not yet. I can hear hot water music behind me, and it's breaking my heart. I want to go crazy for them.
Me too. So tell me something about your cooperation with Amnesty International.
Yeah, we did a music video for a song off the new album, The General Strike, and the song is called This Is the New Sound, and we made a video where we get captured and tortured by puppets, and the puppets are very cute and very friendly, but they beat Justin up primarily, and the idea is maybe a bit strange and funny, but there were a couple elements that we thought were interesting. You know, there's this new legislation, the NDAA Act, and it was passed and signed by President Obama, and it allows for search and seizure of people in America without a proper trial. And it's directly in opposition, we believe, to the Constitution, which guarantees all prisoners a right to a free and fair trial. You know, that's the first section of the video, and where we kind of came up with the concept of us being snatched and our friends being snatched and taken away. Secondly, in Guantanamo Bay, they torture people with the song from Sesame Street, and I thought that was a really interesting dichotomy of puppets and puppetry, and that song being used to torture people. And you know, thirdly is a very loose metaphor of puppets being puppeteers of the state, and you know, so we didn't stretch very far for that metaphor, but I think that it gave us a creative way to attack a very serious issue and to bring it down to terms that maybe people can understand. You know, we think the Constitution should be upheld, and we think that taking people from their homes and from their families without a fair trial is against the Constitution, and that should be stopped. And that's the idea of the video. And Amnesty International is running a current campaign, and it kind of fit in line with what we were doing with the video, so they were nice enough to premiere it for us and host it on their website.
What do you think, how important is it that bands like you transfer political interests to young people?
I think it's only as important as the band doing it. You know, if you don't believe in these ideas, you shouldn't just say them because you think it's your duty to say them. People connect with things that are real. People connect with things that are honest. And if you're disingenuous about the ideas that you're talking about from stage, people will smell it out and they won't want to have any part of it. So, you know, if you want to write love songs, write love songs. If you want to write songs about the state and you want to write songs about humanity and how to make the world a better place, do that.
Have you ever been at a point where it got frustrating?
It gets frustrating every once in a while, but then you play a show or you do what we did today at the acoustic set, and you meet so many people and you see so many people that care about the world, and how does that make it more difficult to be optimistic? You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you can look out here and see this many people that care about punk rock and care about humanity, and you realize, like, yeah, maybe some people are here just to get drunk, but who gives a shit? There's a lot of people that are here because they care about the punk rock community, and that's enough to keep going every day.
You have a very close connection to your fans. On this tour you will play, beside the big festivals, in many small clubs.
Yeah.
How important is it for you?
Well, I mean, on this album, it was really important. We wanted to make sure that we introduced it to the people that care about Anti-Flag first. So in America, we played some really small rooms. In Germany, we played some really small rooms. In the UK, we're playing some really small rooms. These are places that have supported our band for a tremendously long time, and we wanted to make sure that the people that came out to those shows knew what Anti-Flag was about, know what we stand for, know what our punk rock community is about, and hopefully they'll get introduced to the new album in a really exciting way. And maybe the last place they saw us was on a really big stage, so it's cool to bring it back into a place where there's no barricade, where we're all right there spitting on each other, hugging each other. That's what we wanted to do.
What else can your fans expect from that General Strike tour?
I mean, it's going to be long. We're doing the whole world. We go from Groezrock to the UK to Australia right to Warped Tour in America, Warped Tour right back to Europe for European festivals, and looks like we're going to be doing South America at the end of the year. We're going to do Fest in Florida. Yeah, man, we're going to be on the road on this album for a long time. We think it's our best record in a very long time, and we really want to get it out there.
Cool. Thank you very much. And have a lot of fun at Hot Water Music and at your own show tonight.
Thank you. See you guys.